My dearest child, I'm here, close as your breath, speaking softly to your heart about the home that's waiting for you. Not just a house, not just walls and a roof, but a sacred place, a promise carved out of heaven's own design for your life. I've seen it, walked its floors, touched its walls, and felt the peace that lingers in every corner. I'm not here to boast or show off what's coming. I'm here to remind you that this home, this moment, this turning point was always meant for you. Long before the nights when you cried into your pillow, long before you felt forgotten in rooms where your voice wasn't heard, long before you wondered if you'd ever have a place to call your own, this home was written into your story. You've wandered, haven't you? From one place to another, some you stayed in briefly, some you shared with others, some you endured because you had no choice. Those places were not your home. They were stops along the way, moments of shelter, but they didn't hold your spirit. They didn't know your name. But this place, the one I've seen, the one heaven has prepared, it's different. It's not just a building. It's a reply to every prayer you whispered, every hope you held on to when the world felt heavy. This is the place where your footsteps will echo with peace, not pain. Where the walls will hear laughter, not sorrow. Where you'll no longer feel like a guest in someone else's life, but the rightful owner of a space that belongs to you in every way. I've walked through this home, child, and I've carried your name in my heart as I did. I stepped through the front door and spoke a blessing into the air, letting it settle into every room. I touched the windows and asked for light to pour through them, not just sunlight, but the kind of light that warms your soul. I stood in the bedroom where you rest, and I invited angels to stand guard around it, to keep watch over your dreams. I walked into the kitchen, where you'll cook meals with love, where the act of preparing food will feel like healing, like a gift you give yourself. This home already knows you. It's been waiting, holding a space in time for you, like a sanctuary ready for its keeper to arrive. This isn't just about a house, my love. It's about a moment in your life when everything shifts. This home is a sign that you're no longer fighting to survive. You're stepping into a season of rest. You've carried so many burdens like bricks on your back, worries that weighed you down, fears that made you question if peace was even possible. But this place is where you lay those burdens down. It's where you build altars to thank heaven for carrying you through the storms. It's where you stop feeling like you don't belong and start knowing you were always meant to be here. You won't need to prove you deserve this. You won't need to explain how it happened. You won't need to apologize for the timing. This is heaven's gift to you, a reward for holding on when everything around you tried to pull you apart. When you walk through this home, you might feel something strange, like you've been there before. Not in your body, but in your spirit. Maybe in a dream you forgot, or a prayer you spoke half asleep, clutching your heart, wondering if peace would ever find you. Maybe you saw it once in a fleeting moment of hope, but you pushed it away, thinking it was too good to be true. But let me tell you something, nothing heaven creates for you is ever too good. It's just right. It's what you were made for. This home is God's yes to your cries, His answer to your waiting, His promise signed with joy. Let me share what I saw when I walked through those rooms. I saw a table with fresh flowers, not placed by human hands, but imagined by heaven itself. I saw sunlight waiting for you, ready to spill through the windows the moment you arrive. I saw a quiet corner where you'll sit and dream, where ideas will come to life, where your heart will find words it didn't know it could speak. I saw mirrors that will show you not just your reflection, but the person you've become, a whole, strong, and beautiful. I saw walls that will hear music, not arguments, and closets filled with clarity, not chaos. I saw a garden, small but alive, where you'll plant seeds and watch them grow, just as your soul has grown through every trial. And above all, I saw rest, not just the kind that comes from sleep, but the kind that comes from knowing you're safe, you're home, you're where you belong. I know you've been scared, my child. I know how you brace yourself when something good comes, waiting for the moment it might slip away. I know you've heard that small voice whispering, "Will this be taken too?" I know you've flinched when peace feels too quiet, as if something bad must be hiding in the stillness. But this time, there's no storm waiting to break through. This time, the quiet is real. The peace is true. The doors will open to joy, not chaos. The locks are there to protect you, not to trap you. You won't need to tiptoe through this life, afraid of waking up disappointment. The pain of your past has no place here. It has no permission to cross the threshold. This is where heaven settles you, where your destiny takes root. This is where your tears start to make sense, where every no you've heard is answered with a resounding yes. It doesn't matter who doubted you or who laughed at your dreams. They can't touch what's coming. The photo that's been shared, that glimpse others have seen, it's nothing compared to the reality heaven is about to give you. This isn't for show. It's not for others to approve or understand. It's for you. It's for your healing, your restoration, your joy. Do you want to know a secret? When people mocked you for dreaming big, angels were already marking out the land for this home. When you felt overlooked, heaven was choosing the perfect windows for your light. When you cried, wondering where your safe place would be, your address was being written in the stars. Even now, as your hands are still tired from carrying so much, God is saying, put it down. The keys are yours. You don't need to force doors open anymore. This one was always meant for you. You just had to arrive in the right moment, and that moment is now. You're stepping into a season of coming home. A season where what felt out of reach is now in your hands. Where your name is not just remembered but celebrated. This house knows you. It's not just a place to live in, it's a celebration of your strength, your faith, your refusal to give up. The rooms hold echoes of your resilience. The ceilings reflect your courage. The foundation hums with the song of your trust in something greater. You'll feel it in the air, soft and alive, like it's been waiting to welcome you. Take a deep breath, my love. Let go of the fear that something will go wrong. This isn't a trick or a tease. This is the answer to every night you stayed awake, every prayer you spoke, every hope you held on to when you were too tired to hope. This is the reward for enduring loneliness, fake smiles, delayed dreams, and broken promises. The real promise is here, and it's coming alive. There will be mornings when you wake up in this home and forget where you are for a moment. The peace will feel so new, so unfamiliar, that you might wonder if it's real. But give it time. Let your heart catch up. Let your soul believe. You're not where you used to be. This isn't temporary. You won't be pushed out or forced to run. No one can take this from you. What heaven has sealed for you, no one can break. People will talk about the photo. They'll see it and wonder, some with awe, some with confusion, some pretending they don't care. But you'll know the truth. This isn't just about a house, it's about healing. It's about a promise kept. It's about God showing you, and everyone else, that He never forgot you. He saw every tear, heard every prayer, and remembered every moment you felt alone. And now, He's giving you beauty for those ashes, a promise that wraps around you like a warm blanket, comforting every weary part of you. That photo wasn't a mistake. It was a sign, a whisper from heaven saying, your new chapter is ready. Your home is real. So lift your eyes. Dry your tears. Open your heart. When you step through that door, pause for just a moment. Breathe deeply. Feel the peace. Listen to the walls. They're whispering what I've been telling you all along. You made it. You were worth the wait. Welcome home. I see you standing there, on the edge of this moment, your heart pounding with a mix of help and hesitation. You've been through so much, haven't you? Nights when the darkness felt heavier than the blankets you pulled over yourself. Days when you smiled through the ache because you didn't want the world to see how much it hurt. Moments when you wondered if you'd ever find a place where you could just be without fighting, without proving, without explaining. I've been with you through all of it, holding you up when you didn't even know I was there. And now, I'm here to tell you that the waiting is over. The striving is done. The place you've longed for, the peace you've prayed for, it's here. This home isn't just a gift. It's a declaration. It's heaven saying, this is yours, and no one can take it away. It's a space where you'll rediscover yourself, not the version of you that had to shrink to fit into someone else's world, but the version of you that was always meant to shine. You'll walk through these rooms and feel the weight of the past lift off your shoulders. You'll open the windows and let in the light, and it won't just be sunlight, it'll be hope, it'll be freedom, it'll be the kind of joy that makes your heart feel full again. I've seen the way you've carried your dreams, even when they felt too heavy to hold. I've seen the way you kept going, even when the road was rough and the map was unclear. I've seen the way you trusted, even when trust felt like a risk you couldn't afford. And now, I see the way heaven is responding to that trust. This home is more than a place to live here, it's a place to heal, to grow, to become. It's where you'll plant new roots, where you'll write new stories, where you'll look back and see how every step, every tear, every moment of faith led you here. When you step into this home, you'll feel it in your bones, this is where you belong. The floors will hold your steps like they've been waiting to feel them. The walls will stand strong, not to keep you in, but to keep the world's chaos out. The ceilings will stretch high above you, giving your dreams room to grow. And the air, the air will feel different. It'll be light, clean, full of possibility. You'll breathe it in and realize you're not holding your breath anymore. You're not waiting for the next thing to go wrong. You're just living, fully, freely, in a place that was made for you. I know it's hard to believe sometimes. I know you've been hurt, let down, left behind. I know you've wondered if good things are really meant for you, or if they're just for other people to hold. But let me tell you something, this home is proof that good things are for you. It's proof that heaven has been working behind the scenes, weaving together a story that's bigger than you could see. It's proof that every moment you kept going, every time you chose help over despair, every prayer you spoke in the dark, it all mattered. It all led to this. As you stand before this home, your heart might feel heavy with questions, with doubts, with the weight of all you've carried for so long. But take a deep breath, because this moment is different. This isn't just another place, another stop along the way. This is the place where you'll find yourself again, where the pieces of you that felt lost will come back together, like a puzzle slowly forming a picture you've always known but couldn't quite see. This home isn't just walls and a roof, it's a promise, a gift, a space where you'll come alive in ways you never thought possible. Picture yourself stepping through the door for the first time. The air feels warm, welcoming, like it's been waiting for you. The light spills through the windows, soft and golden, dancing across the wooden floor in a way that makes you pause, makes you notice. It's quiet, but not the kind of quiet that feels empty. It's the kind of quiet that holds space for you, for your thoughts, for your dreams. You walk slowly, your footsteps echoing softly, and with each step, you feel something shift inside you. It's subtle at first, like a whisper, but it grows stronger the longer you're here. This is where you belong. This is where you'll find the courage you didn't know you had, the strength you didn't realize you carried, the joy you thought had slipped away forever. You'll find these things in the smallest moments. Maybe it's the way you sit at the kitchen table in the morning, sunlight streaming in, a cup of coffee warming your hands. You'll feel a spark of peace, a sense that for the first time in a long time, you don't have to rush, don't have to prove anything, don't have to be anyone but yourself. Or maybe it's the way you stand in the living room, looking at the empty walls, imagining the pictures you'll hang, the memories you'll make. You'll feel a flicker of hope, a belief that the future can be good, that it can be yours. These moments will add up, day by day, until you realize you're not just surviving anime, you're living, truly living, in a way that feels like a gift. The laughter will come too. It might start small, a chuckle at something silly you see out the window, or a smile shared with a friend who stops by. But soon, the laughter will fill the air, loud and free, the kind that makes your sides ache and your heart feel light. You'll cook meals in this home, simple ones at first, maybe scrambled eggs or pasta with sauce from a jar. But as you grow more comfortable, you'll try new recipes, chopping vegetables, stirring pots, the kitchen filling with smells that make your mouth water. You'll sit at the table, eating slowly, savoring not just the food but the moment, the fact that you're here, that you're creating something good. And in those meals, in that laughter, you'll find joy again, the kind that feels like it's been waiting for you all along. You'll dream here too. At first, your dreams might feel small, timid, like they're afraid to take up too much space. But this home will give them room to grow. You'll lie in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, and ideas will start to form of things you want to do, places you want to go, people you want to become. You'll start to believe in those dreams, to trust that they're possible. You'll write them down, maybe in a notebook you keep by your bed, and each word will feel like a step toward something new, something bright. This home will hold those dreams gently, like a cradle, giving them space to breathe, to stretch, to become real. And then there's the garden. It's just outside the back door, a small patch of earth that's yours to shape. At first, it might look like nothing special, just dirt and a few weeds. But you'll see its potential. You'll kneel in the soil, your hands digging into the earth, and you'll plant things there. Maybe flowers, bright and bold, or herbs that smell fresh and green when you brush against them. Maybe even a tree, something that will grow tall and strong, a reminder of the years you'll spend here. You'll water those plants, pull the weeds, watch as they reach for the sun. You'll see how they grow, how they bloom, how they thrive because you cared for them. And in their growth, you'll see yourself. You'll see the ways you've grown too, the ways you've pushed through hard times, the ways you've kept going even when you wanted to give up. You'll see how you've bloomed, how you've found beauty in yourself despite the storms you've weathered. You'll see how you've thrived, not because everything was easy, but because you kept showing up, kept trying, kept believing that something better was possible. The garden will teach you that. It'll show you that growth takes time, that blooming happens in its own season, that thriving is a quiet, steady kind of miracle. And every time you step outside, every time you see those plants stretching toward the sky, you'll feel a quiet pride, a sense that you're doing this, that you're making something beautiful out of nothing. But I know you're scared. I know you're standing at the edge of this moment, wondering if it's real, if it's safe to hope, if it's okay to believe that this time it's different. You've been hurt before. You've trusted and been let down. You've helped and had those helps crushed. It's hard to open your heart again, hard to let yourself believe that this home, this life, this promise is truly yours. But listen to me, it is. This time, the ground beneath you is solid. This time, the doors won't slam shut. This time, the peace you feel is yours to keep. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to beg for it. It's already yours, signed and sealed, a gift from heaven itself. Take my hand now. Let me walk you toward this moment. You don't have to run anymore. You don't have to hide. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. All you need to do is take one step, then another, trusting that the path is leading you somewhere good. This is your season, your time when everything starts to come together. This is your promise, made real, waiting for you to claim it. You don't need to be perfect or strong or certain. You just need to be willing to move forward, to believe that something beautiful is waiting on the other side of that door. When you walk through that door, you'll feel it, the shift, the arrival, the moment when everything changes. It's like the weight of the past falls away, like the fears of the future fade into nothing, like the doubts of the present dissolve into trust. You'll feel the truth of who you are, who you've always been, who you were meant to be. You'll feel it in the way your shoulders relax, in the way your breath comes easier, in the way your heart beats steady and sure. You'll feel the love of heaven wrapping around you, holding you close, whispering that you're safe, that you're enough, that you're home. And in that moment, you'll know it's real. You'll know that every step you've taken, every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered was worth it. You'll know that you were never forgotten, never overlooked, never left behind. This home is yours, not just a place to live, but a place to rest, to heal, to grow. It's where your heart will find peace, where your soul will find song, where your life will find meaning. It's the place where you'll look back and see how far you've come here, how you've walked through fire and still kept going, how you've faced darkness and still found light. It's where you'll look forward and see how much is still possible in new dreams, new joys, new chapters waiting to be written. It's the place where you'll wake up each morning and feel the truth of it in your bones. You made it. You're here. You're home. But it's not just about the big moments, the ones that feel like fireworks or revelations. It's about the small ones too, the ones that sneak up on you and fill your days with quiet wonder. It's the way you'll curl up on the couch with a blanket, listening to the wind outside, feeling safe and warm. It's the way you'll stand at the window, watching rain fall, thinking about someone you love or someone you're grateful for. It's the way you'll hum a song to yourself while you water your plants, feeling a lightness you haven't felt in years. These moments, these tiny, ordinary things are what make this home yours. They're what make it a place where you can breathe, where you can be, where you can live. So lift your head now. Open your heart. Take that step. The keys are in your hand, cool and solid, a reminder that this is real, that this is yours. The door is open, waiting for you to walk through. The promise is real, signed and sealed, a gift from heaven that's been yours all along. And I'm right here, walking with you, every step of the way. I've always been here, and I always will be. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to be afraid. You just have to be you, brave, but messy, broken but beautiful, whole but still growing. This is your season, the time when everything you've been through starts to make sense. This is your moment, the place you've been longing for, the home you've been searching for. It's not just a house, it's a haven, a sanctuary, a place where your heart can rest, where your soul can sing. It's where you'll look back one day and see the incredible journey you've been on, every step, every struggle, every moment of hope that led you here. It's where you'll look forward and see a life full of possibility, full of beauty, full of you. And as you stand here, on the edge of this new beginning, know this: you are enough. You've always been enough. You don't need to prove anything to anyone, not even yourself. You just need to step forward, to take that key, to turn that knob, to walk through that door. The life inside is yours. The peace is yours. The joy is yours. The home is yours. And I'm here, right beside you, whispering, "You're home. You're home. You're home. Welcome home, my love. Welcome home." This is where your story begins again, where the past becomes a part of your strength, where the future becomes a part of your hope, where you become the person you were always meant to be. This is your home, your heart's resting place, your soul's forever song. And it's waiting for you, right now, just one step away.